Before we start, and to our reporter in front of the cameraman, please collaborate and sit.
Hai, hông Sik. Wah,
Please
Penang
give
lại à?
cooperation to
Ok nào.
all and thank you.
Penang á. Babi. Penang. Penang. Cảm ơn. Penang á, không cái nọ.
Right. Shall we? Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh dan salam sejahtera. Selamat datang ke Majlis Sidang Media Anugerah BAM di Galeri KBS, Menara KBS pada tengah hari ini. Yang berbahagia Tuan Syed Saddiq Abdul Rahman, Menteri Belia dan Sukan, Yang Berhormat Datuk Seri Muhammad Narza Zakaria, Presiden BAM. Yang berbahagia YB Steven Simcing, Timbalan Menteri Belia dan Sukan, Yang Berhormat yang kita sayangi dan sanjungi, Datuk Lee Chong Wei dan rakan-rakan media. Terima kasih saya ucapkan kepada rakan-rakan media kerana sudi hadir di Majlis Sidang Media Aturan BAM ini. Sebelum sidang media ini diteruskan, ingin saya ingatkan kepada para media untuk memperkenalkan diri dan dari media mana sebelum mengajukan sebarang persoalan. Diingatkan juga bahawa soalan hanya berkaitan dengan sidang media ini sahaja. Untuk itu, tanpa melengahkan masa lagi, saya serahkan Majlis Sidang Media ini kepada Datuk Lee Chong Wei untuk menerangkan tujuan sidang media.
Pertama, terima kasih untuk all the media and thank you YB Saddiq and YB Steven Sim and Persatuan Badminton Malaysia President Datuk Seri Noza and I think today semua orang tahu saya mau announce 19 years in my life in a badminton association. I think I must announce for the sorry ya. And mungkin hari ini I want to announce my retirement for the 19 years in BAM and I think this decision I very tough do this decision after I go to April last my check out in Taiwan and I just back I just discussed with my family. I think I told BM also I take the 1 month rest. I just discussed with my family and do this decision and because I go the Taiwan and before I go, I trainer give me the one how to say the Christian Christian for my the doctor right and master saya training staff how to recover and everything and my doctor see that this itu surat I think the training for the badminton I think is a very high intensity. And I just talked to my wife. I think my wife's here. I don't know where. And after I talked to my wife, and I just discussed this doctor. He just called me to rest. And I think for I think kasih saya memang berat lah untuk want to continue for the high intensity sport. And saya akan balik minta BM cuti 1 bulan. And just discuss to my family. After I can jumpa Datuk Seri Noza and YB Saddiq and sebelum raya and kita buat decision after raya kita akan announce untuk saya retirement and ini decision memang berat untuk saya because I really love and this sport and more important untuk saya pertama memang sekarang untuk health lah is more important untuk saya and saya akan jumpa YB Saddiq and Datuk Seri Noza around 1 hour discuss for the YB Saddiq the house and before raya and saya akan do a decision after take the 1 month rest and now I just buat the announcement I retire, and I think more important I want to thank you and today all the media and 19 years and all the this media and my friend rakyat Malaysia and all the way support saya. I think bukan senang saya bawa selalu pakai baju gemilang Malaysia and all the way go to whole world and play all the tournaments. I think I will proud myself also. I can give the best result to my country, and I think it's more important. A lot of people, banyak orang saya mau terima kasih juga, and I think first I want to cakap and thank you KBS, MSN, ISN, and I think more important is BM. I think longer in 19 years in the BM. I think special want to thank all my coaches, and I think first my coaches that bring me up is Datuk Lee Chong Wei. I think I don't know he's here. I think a few coaches I think is here, and Coach Andron I think is here. Coach Subok I think is also here. I think I just see car. Especially ikut saya around more in 13 years in ISN Physio, Abang Fadil, my trainer Rosdi, Sandra, and my master Nitasu, around 15 years. Follow me. And more important, I want to thank my family, my wife. It's more important. And last, I want to thank you, Malaysia. No Malaysian, no Lee Chong Wei, and 19 years in the national team. And all the way fighting for my country. Thank you.
Terima kasih Datuk Lee Chong Wei atas penerangan tujuan sekali yang dilakukan. Sekarang saya menjemput Menteri Belia dan Sukan, Tuan Muhammad Sadi Abdul Rahman, untuk memberikan sepatah perkata.
Pertama sekali, saya nak memanggil untuk kita semua memberikan tepukan yang paling gemuruh sekali kepada hero negara Datuk Lee Chong Wei. I grew up watching Datuk fly the Malaysian flag proudly. Not in stadiums, by watching through the television. Dan saya agak yakin banyak generasi, banyak rakyat Malaysia juga melalui pengalaman yang sama. Dan Datuk Lee Chong Wei is a hero to all Malaysians from all backgrounds, all ethnicities, all religions. Malaysia yang berbilang bangsa dan agama, semua akan bersama, bersatu hati untuk memberikan sokongan yang padu apabila kita melihat Datuk Lee Chong Wei mewakili Malaysia di pentas antarabangsa. Untuk kita mencari lagi seorang figura ataupun idola seperti Datuk Lee Chong Wei memang sukar. Someone like him comes once in a lifetime. And Malaysians, including myself, are privileged to have someone like him. As I mentioned to Datuk Lee Chong Wei before, to Datuk Rosa when we were at my house, I think about a few weeks before Raya, is that while the decision of retirement was made, walaupun beliau pilih untuk bersara, tetapi roh perjuangan Datuk Lee Chong Wei tidak akan terbenam ataupun terpendam. While he retires, the fighting spirit of Datuk Lee Chong Wei will burn in the hearts and minds of all athletes in Malaysia, not just in badminton, but all athletes. I mean, the fact that even after knowing that he had to go through a few medical processes, it's quite tough. Pada masa tersebut, dia masih mengambil keputusan untuk terus bermain, terus berlatih. He didn't stop, which shows that he's a true fighter like no other out there. From the ministry side, no matter what path he chooses to take after this, as I mentioned to him, we will give our full support to Datuk Lee. He is the hero to all Malaysians, and at the same time, while he may have retired, but after talking to Datuk Lee and also to Datuk Sri Norza, we have decided collectively to nominate Datuk Lee Chong Wei as the next chef de mission for the Tokyo Olympics. Reason being is simple. We cannot think of anyone better to fly the Malaysian flag high, to also give inspiration to our young athletes. As I mentioned, that Datuk Lee Chong Wei's fighting spirit will be in the hearts and minds of all the athletes who bring the Malaysian flag, who wear the jalur gemilang, and I believe that his contribution to Malaysia will always be there in our hearts and minds. So Datuk Lee, thank you very much. You are my hero. You are Malaysia's hero. It's an absolute privilege to be given the opportunity to serve you, sir. Thank you very much.
Terima kasih Wali Tuan Sekretari Berhormat untuk sepatah berkata tadi. Sekarang saya menjemput Presiden BAN Datuk Seri Muhammad Norzal Zakaria untuk memberikan sepatah berkata. Dipersilakan.
Yang berhormat Menteri Belia dan Sukan Tuan Syed Saddiq, yang berhormat YB Stephen Sim, Timbalan Menteri, Datuk Lee Chong Wei, fellow council of BAM, members of the media, and all those present today. I am amongst you today with a very mixed emotions. Very sad as a badminton lover, as I will no longer witness a legend whose style, grace, and ballet-like poetry in motion on the badminton court inspired many to watch and play the game. Very sad as a Malaysian, as I will no longer have a legend who is always ever dependable and one who not only himself wears, but also inspire others to wear the jalur gemilang with such pride and honor. Sad as the President of Badminton Association of Malaysia, as we accept the decision made today that our legend has decided to call it a day on court. But I also feel happy and privileged. Happy that Datuk Lee is able to call it quits on his own terms. Privileged to have served and be involved in badminton during the time of this legend, a national hero whose many achievements, particularly at the Olympics, have united this nation like no other one can. Be it the Olympics or the All England or the World Championship, Malaysians, regardless of color, race, religion, politics, and differences, watch, hope, and pray for the boy from Penang to bring us home fame and glory at the international level. And indeed, almost always, he never failed us. Even in the times of when success eluded him, he showed to us the true spirit of a Malaysian. He fought till the end, giving his blood, sweat, and tears to the nation. I am also privileged to have known this legend not just as a player, but as a person to see him grow in BAM into the gentleman that he is today. All his successes and riches, he remains ever so humble, respectful, and above all, still the same hunger for success as the day he first started. His hunger is not just for his own, but for Malaysian badminton. On this note, I'm hopeful and sure that Datuk Wirali will remain amongst us to chart the future and to find his replacement. Indeed, the world will miss the king of Super Series, and Malaysian will miss our national sporting hero and icon. In a generation of truly great players, you are, on behalf of BAM Council, coaches, players, and staff, thank you for all your contribution and memories. You know, this mixed feelings, I don't know, there's no real words to describe my feelings towards Chong Wei. But, you know, there's a song by Pramli, Di Mana Akan Ku Cari Ganti, and I don't think, you know, for many years to come, we will not be able to have a great player like Chong Wei. Thank you, Chong Wei.
Thank you, Datuk Seri Muhammad Norzal Zakria untuk penerangan silakan. Sekarang saya buka sebarang soalan kepada semua rakan media. Tapi diingatkan semula, sila please mention your name and where you come from to before our panel ask the question. Please proceed.
Thank you very much for your upfront statement here. So, you mentioned you saw your doctor a month ago. What was his exact advice to you?
Doctor just advised me, boleh paling kurangkan my pressure. And I think he see my trainer for the team, even the Christian. I think no suitable. I go on to high level intensity training and competition. And after I treatment in last year, I think he's follow me and all the way in my news. And I think he told me, I think a lot of pressure in your shoulder. And he just me call, I think you need the rest. He don't call me retire, and he just call me, you need the rest, and you think yourself. And I know what he mean, and I just in Taiwan, I just told my wife and my family, and I just back landing. I just call my coach because I need the rest and take the 1 month rest. I think I want to do this decision is very tough. Because after I get the treatment back, I just back in the court for the 6 months. I want to try again. And if I don't want to keep me in my spirit, want to play, I think after my treatment, I just call retire. And I want to try again. And after my trainer just give me a lot of 8 questions and call my doctor right back for my trainer. And he just encourage me, just tell me, I think you need the rest. And I just do this very tough decision and my family. I think this is time must step down to my career. 19 years in the national team, and I think it's more important now is my health. Yeah.
And Megumi from Japan Business Press.
Japan.
Japan Business Press. You are actually international icon for many younger athletes, no matter what the sports are in the world. There is no Lee Chong Wei 2, Lee Chong Wei 3. But they said that we Tokyo are not going to receive you in Tokyo for the Olympic next year. How exactly you feel that you miss the Olympic in Tokyo next year?
Yeah, I think I can think I always every year go Japan. I think this Olympic in 2020 Japan, I think it must do the best in this Asian Olympic years. I think this is my dream. Also want to go, and because last year I got the this treatment, and I just back in this 6-month trial. Also my dream want to come to the 5th time for the Olympic. And just now I say I very tough and do this decision. And also first, also want to thank you for the YB Saisadit and Datuk Lee Noza give me the ship permission, bring the Malaysia whole Olympic team go to the Tokyo Olympic. I still go. There's no play. I just encourage hope so we athlete can get the first gold medal to Malaysian. And this is also my dream. And I cannot get, I think I can hope Malaysian, the athlete get the first gold for my country. Yeah.
So after this, you are going to become a coach for the national team of Malaysia. Actually, in Japan, we have 2 Malaysian coach for Japan men's doubles
Yes.
and mixed doubles.
Yeah.
In fact.
I think I need first I need the rest first, and just recover, fully recover in my body, and after I think see how I discuss to YB Saisadit and also badminton association president. 100% is EAM Malaysian need I help. 100% just back in the sports.
Datuk Ahmed, terima kasih Datuk. Thank you very much Datuk for all you done. Datuk rasa Datuk tinggalkan badminton Malaysia dalam keadaan yang baik. Are you very hopeful that players macam Zhejiang, Jinwei, Aaron, Boyd boleh teruskan legasi Datuk?
Yeah, I think saya rasa dia boleh. And just more important, what he want, the players is more important. Saya selalu cakap, and if you have the whole world is the best coach coming in Malaysia, is personally dia tak mau, tak boleh juga. It's more important apa you mau, personal players, what you want. This is more important. Yeah.
Datuk, hi, Melissa from CNA. Any regrets? 有什么值得遗憾的吗？
Regret? I cannot say regret because this is more important now is health. And just now I told many times I want to do this decision is very tough because I take around 1 month and I discuss to my family. And I do a decision also. First I told Datuk Sri Noza and YB Saisadit. I just call and I want to meet up to YB Saisadit and Datuk Sri Noza. I think this decision is for me because my plan is next year after Olympics. And because I do decision because my health, and I just do decision before Olympic. I do a decision. I retire. Yeah.
Maybe you can train your son.
Huh?
Maybe you can train Kingsley.
Kingston. I don't know. Just you need to choose yourself.
Sebagai CDM, beza pemain dan juga next ni akan beza antara CDM dan juga Sukan sebagai pemain.
I think saya rasa bukan senang maupun CDM sebelum Datuk Sri and YB Saisadit buat decision. Saya ada cakap juga. I think untuk buat atlet, I think saya boleh lah. And selalu saya akan bawa tim Thomas Cup and tim Suleiman Cup. Saya buat tim captain. I think saya akan buat yang terbaik. And saya sekarang Datuk Sri juga, I must learn for the this is mau bawa ini tim Olympic apa yang pergi next year. Saya akan cubalah buat yang terbaik untuk atlet kita. also negara. I think saya akan buat apa yang saya boleh, saya mampu, saya akan try my best and help this Olympic team go to Tokyo 2020. Yeah.
Chong Wei, you ada one word to describe your 19 years journey as a badminton. What the perfect word?
Sorry?
You ada satu word untuk describe your 19 years journey as a badminton kan? Apa the perfect word? Amazing, beautiful or colourful?
Thank you.
That's the best.
Definitely not as a player lah kan.
Yeah.
Not as a coaching, mungkin cara lain ke mungkin you know you have established company mungkin as a sponsor, mungkin your
First is betul-betul saya cakap I must take the rest because I utang sama wife after my married 2012 and then saya belum honeymoon lagi ya. I think my wife here. And saya utang dia sudah lama, I think 7 years. And because everybody know, I break in a tournament 1 week, I must train and I just go to other tournament back in 1 week because badminton you cannot totally stop in 1 week, other 2 weeks. You must continue to training because badminton the schedule is very tight. And I just continue. I just no time being. My wife go to honeymoon, I just go to holiday, and this is the time for me. I think take the rest and just take my wife go to holiday and a honeymoon. I think I just plan and these few weeks, and I might get the time spent to my wife. And now I have the 2 kids also, and now I still have the school. After the school holiday, I might spend some time to my kids, and. Before I do this press conference, my son always in home told daddy, and he always see badminton in Suleiman Cup, and I see the Malaysia team. Why Koko Cijia lose and everything he told daddy. Why daddy you no play? I also don't know how to explain to my son. And this morning I wake up, and my wife just sent one photo for me. My son write for me, "Daddy, you the best." And I just see the picture, I just cried. And I think I'm very tough. I do a decision just now, and I hope so. And I take the rest, and I spend some time to my family and my mom, all my family, and I might bring my wife go to honeymoon first. Yeah.
What was the best moment in your career for 20 years? Best moment?
Best moment.
Yes. No matter what the games or moment.
I think my career same in roller coaster, going down, going up, going down, going up. And I think I want to first also thank you, Datuk Sri Noza. I think he knows so many years in badminton association president. I still remember, and one time I lost in the All England first round. I lost first round. He not yet arrived, and he arrived. I lost already. And he just go into my room. He called me. It's okay, Chong Wei. And I just try my best, and always top player can lose in first round because always the seeding higher, and everybody want to beat you, and more pressure in my side, right? And I just lose in first round. I still remember after I down, I down, and I just call Chong Wei. It's okay, you keep me up. And after he say, when you back? I say I take the rest here few days. After Datuk Sri say okay, I just follow you back in Malaysia. I still remember. After I arrived in Malaysia, you know, a lot of press waiting in the airport. I also how I want to say because I lose in first round, and Datuk Sri say okay, you don't need go. I go first. He go in front. And he's just helping me how to talk to press. I still remember. I think this is always in my mind. Just cycle me and just keep it up. A lot of people support you. Also, the president go to All England, see you play. You lose first round. He never arrived, never see your match. You lose already, and he just follow you going back to Malaysia. And first he go in front, talk to press, and after I just think myself, it's okay. This is tournament. Lose first round and have the next tournament. I think still this is I very think a lot of things. And second is my doping case. I banned 8 months. Also, Datuk Lee just always fight to me and go to hearing everything. I think I still remember my very tough time. And just now I say, my life and my career seem in a roller coaster, going down, going up, going down, going up. I think I still this is my memory and tough times. Yeah.
中委，我是来自中央电台，中国中央电台的。我有几个问题，一个是，这个事情你的好对手、好朋友林丹知道吗？这是第一个。第二个，你知道中国有很多你的球迷，你的 supporters，你能对他们说几句吗？最后一个问题，你将来会在中马，都是羽毛球大国，交流方面会做一些什么事情？
好。其实林丹不知道，应该现在他知道了吧？因为全世界都在看，应该是。第二，其实我能在中马这个里面就我希望能做一些推出那个羽毛球的职业吧。然后第三个，我要感谢中国的球迷一路来的支持。我希望还能到中国见我的球迷，不管是有比赛没有比赛，还是做些活动。我还是在大陆会见到他们，谢谢他们一路的支持，谢谢。
Sorry, I'm still from First Lady. Any explanation or wish for your biggest goal in done? Because he still want to continue his journey.
I hope so he can qualify for the 5th Olympic also, and it's a dream. And for me, it's my enemy also, and. He just tried his best, and I think he's very very tough because China have the Chen Long and the Su Yiqi, and because only country can go 2 players go to Olympic. I wish him all the best. I can be the 5th time the Olympics.
YB, Nicole dan Sarah dengan Datuk Lee sedikit perancangan daripada pihak KBS untuk menghimpunkan bukan-bukan jago dunia ini sebagai pihak khas untuk memantau KBS kebanyakan KBS betul sini untuk ada cadangan kerja KBS.
Yang saya bincangkan sebelum ni dengan Datuk Nicole ada perancangan tersendiri. Bagi Datuk Lee pun ada, tetapi si Datuk katakan lebih baik kita berikan masa dahulu kepada beliau. This is his moment and his time, and let's respect that. Bila tiba masanya, kami akan maklumkan bersama. Terima kasih.
You have 700 more weeks. Which win kemenangan mana yang paling you ingat, yang you puas dalam pertandingan?
I think the Malaysia Open. The Malaysia Open, Lindan lead me the rubber game 2013 in Sarawak. I still remember. I think he just want to get 1 point, want to get the 8 point. I think I just fight back. I win this Malaysia Open in Sarawak. Yeah.
So, 19 tahun Datuk ada banyak challenges in badminton, health, and now you're retiring. What is your new challenge in life?
New challenge. Now I need the rest. And my new challenge is my wife. I think must bring he go to holiday first. I promise. And no challenges. I just my blood all also badminton, the sport. I told YB Sadiq also try YB Steven Sim, and also Datuk Lee Noza. As 100% I back in the sport. I just help the sport, not in badminton. I think whole sport. I just try my very best. How I can do, I do my best to my country because I'm from Malaysian. I'm gonna try my best and helping to BAM. Just maybe now I still retire, still I can go to court, just sparring, just train and youngster for the preparation for the other tournament, and maybe Zijia and a few youngsters must qualify to Olympic, and also we can qualify more. The next year Olympics, yeah.
Would you like to comment on your great rivalries, like about your great rivals like Lindan, Taufik, and maybe Peter Gates? Would you like to say a few words about that?
Yeah, these also all my good friend, and in outside good friend, in the court also enemy, and also he's my your next family. and same sponsor, and we always do a leisure mission in whole world. And this year I think we have the leisure mission in the US and Canada with Margot also, and just support this sport. And I think every year we have a lot this leisure mission. And also we bring a lot of country, and this a great sport. And I think more important is more people play in the badminton in the whole world. I think now it's the sport badminton. I think is the top 5 in the world. Yeah.
Besides Malaysia and EM and the government who have always been with you, one important person is your next Japan's top president. Could you comment how your next was with you, thick and thin, were with you all the way?
Yeah, I think I want to thank you, your next also. I think the longest sponsor me in my career, 15 years in your next sponsor. Second is Under Plus, 12 years in my career. And third, Samsung, 10 years in my personal sponsorship. And these 3, I think, is a longer sponsor. And I think your next the best in badminton equipment. I think whole world also know. And he always just have the new product and new technology. Always just call me, either he's come to Malaysia, either we go to Japan, just testing the new technology, what you want, and he's sit down and discuss with all the players. And I think I never regret and this sponsorship and this sponsor. I think before I retire, I just discussed all my sponsor, and he also sent me the letter. It's more important now is my health, and he very appreciate, and also so long time relationship in all my sponsor, and also thank you, and BM also. I relationship in 19 years, never say no good things, and I think I all the way, and very good relationship, and all the association, and my sponsor, and also MSN, ISN. I think I want to talk in first. Only one I cannot successful. I must a lot. The people must help me, and I say just now, KBS, MSN, ISN, Badminton Association, and my physio. Just now I mentioned follow me. I think 15, 13 years. I think they're not easy because I always need people help, and thank you so much, and all are helping me. So 19 years, I think it's not easy. Yeah.
Okay, we proceed with another one last question to Datuk Lee Chong Wei, our minister.
Datuk, are you satisfied with your career overall? Do you wish that you had won a world championship or gotten that Olympic gold medal? I know you wanted another shot next year.
Regret is 100%. I regret I not get the gold medal, and also Olympic. Now is YB and Datuk Sri Oza just give me the chance bring the Olympic 2020. This also my dream. I cannot get. I hope so Malaysia athlete can get one gold for the Malaysia. This is also my dream. I can do the best, the achieve mission for the Olympic for next year. Saya 36 now, 19 years. I think more than half my life, right?
So hari ini you ucap selamat tinggal. Bila you melangkah ni tadi, apa yang perkara yang akan you pada dulu? Datuk Roza ke? Apa yang tak boleh dulu?
Cakap sekali lagi tak dengar.
Apa perkara you akan paling rindu apabila you melangkah pergi? Mungkin Datuk Roza.
Rindu. Hah?
What do you miss the most? What you miss?
Hah?
What do you miss the most?
Oh,
You miss players lah.
I think I miss all the media lah. I think this is my last press conference, and a lot of people. Just now YB Sasadis just go in, right? He say macam dia menang Pilihan Raya masa itu Maya reporter dia cakap. I think I miss all the reporter, and thank you, and for my career 19 years all the way. Tak kisah saya menang ke, saya kalah. I think this is the more important. This media all the way support saya. I miss you all. Serious, I miss you all. And also miss my badminton academy because 19 years I in the PAM, tak kisah itu cuci tandas punya kakak ke, kan, sapu lantai itu kakak, itu semua saya kawan baik tau. Itu tolong saya juga, kadang saya kat hostel dia tolong saya cuci, kan. This is I think I want to thanks all the BM, all the rakyat Malaysian. I think more important rakyat Malaysian all the way support my career. Tak kisah saya kalah, they keep it up my spirit, and all the reporter, Datuk Lee Noza, masa saya tough time, and keep it my spirit, and my family, and my sponsor, I think whole BM staff and council member, and I selalu saya cakap, jangan tengok kita BM staff duduk kat office. I think must thank you a lot because tak ada dia ini semua orang, saya tak boleh keluar competition. This is all his arrangement. Saya selalu keluar at a tournament, air ticket, hotel, everything, and all the team manager, coaches, and seriously I want to special thanks Malaysian and all my coaches. I think sometimes I playing, saya coach lebih pressure sama saya, tak boleh tidur. I think Coach Hendrawan mana. Commonwealth game, I still remember. Commonwealth game and 20 last Commonwealth is 2017 and Hendrawan and Coach Subok. My last matches in place Sukan in final. I think 2 courses itu malam tak tidur. Dia tak tidur. I think he more pressure to me, and also the Olympic game I still remember Datuk Lee Noza and my 2 coach 2016. I think the 3 o'clock dia bagi makan breakfast pagi. Tapi saya tak tahu lah, tapi orang nampak dia pukul 3 pagi dia bagi kantin makan breakfast. I think I also cannot sleep same in Olympic game. I think my coaches also my pressure because dia duduk belakang, saya tahu juga. And, thank you so many years. Retirement day, and also I wish all the media and all the rakyat Malaysia get help and everyday happiness, and I see you soon. Thank you.
Alright. Yes,
Get your wife up here as well.
it's a memorable event for today. Datuk Lee Chong Wei, you're always in our heart. Thanks for your commitment for nation. Let's give a big applause for that.
Video.
Saya ingin cakap